Gates are back and they on their journey from the 1,000-meter marker. Prince Crest dropping out of it early on. Hop, skip and jump, cold hard cash, the first two to respond. Damatio, the white headgear, Valiente, Zivela Winter, Hey Boy, Pacific Winter. Winter Blues, the white headgear to the inside. So Var just off the bridle, Brazil Nut. Further back, Prince Crest, we light the fire. Hop, skip and jump and cold hard cash, calling the shots in front. Damatio's just in the slipstream, Zivela Winter. Valiente, the white blaze, goes to the inside. Hop, skip and jump, cold hard cash puts on the pressure. Towards the outside, Damatio's running on. Hop, skip and jump, trying to keep them at bay. On the outside, cold hard cash. Valiente's warming up all the while, and cold hard cash is coming with a powerful burst on the outside. Here's cold hard cash to win it. Hop, skip and jump. Valiente's in a photo with Damatio, and then Ziva La Winter. So number 7, Cold Hard Cash. He absolutely thrives here. And the What a Winter. Muzieni's got a wonderful record on him for the Duncan House stable. And this is for the Geezers, Reichs, Linferners, Morgines, and Duncan House. A nice double there. Had a nice 22 Rand 50 earlier. And Cold Hard Cash supported from 12 to 1 down, 6.30. Hop, skip and jump second. Valiente, Damasio, Zivela Winter. Cold Hard Cash becomes a 6-time winner, 4 of them on the poly, and he's a horse who really, on his day, this is what he does. Number 7, Cold Hard Cash, the What a Winter, tackles, hop, skip and jump, Damasio. Valiente's on the inside, but number 7, Cold Hard Cash, Muzieni for the Claverflay stud, will come out on top.
Well, Call Out Cash has come through to win race number 6. Well done to Duncan Howells, Claverfrey Stud, Mr. Gazer, Reich, Warren and Candice Linferner. Peric Mozine, well done to Peric and his syndicate here. And of course, Muzi Yerni. And then the gentleman that takes care of Call Out Cash, Kaya Liesle Gidley. Well done, my man. Hearty congratulations. 1,000 Rand, Gold Circle and Hollywoodbets. Let's have Duncan into the office. It's a double for trainer Duncan Howells. Duncan, congratulations. You know, I know that things have been up and down with the stable, but it's really nice, you know, when things bounce back like they've done today.
Well, look, geez, I'll be totally honest. Warren was more confident than I was. I thought at the weights also had a tough task. Muzzy rode a crack over race. He got him out the gates very quickly, and there was a bit of scrimmaging behind him, which cost a couple of horses, I thought. But he fought on courageously. He's always been a horse with ability, but once again, we all know he's got a win problem. He seems to gel with the horse, and ability's there, and when you get him, crack him right on the day, he's always competitive.
With all these issues in racing with the corner and collar and, you know, whatever else that takes for him, you know, to win races, you've done superbly well with him. He's a 6-time winner now, Duncan, from 19 runs.
Look, these, I think it's more the horse's ability, you know. You got to thank the vets as well, Ralph Katzwinkel. You know, this horse showed me phenomenal work as a 2-year-old, and actually Anton galloped him one day and said I won a Group 1 race with him. Tons of speed, big burly sprinter. I was very disappointed he only hung on to one of his maiden by a short head, and we ran him a couple more times, and he was owned by Dave McLean in those days, and I said to him, no, there's something not right here. Overland scoped the horse and he had a problem, and it wasn't fixable by operating, so we decided to take a chance with the Cornell collar. And we've never looked back with him. We get our inconsistency, but when he's right on the day, he's always a huge runner.
The horses seem to be coming back to the form that we've known over the years, that you can get them to be Duncan.
It hasn't helped for the sciatica. It's been hard times, but you know what? It's a good teaches you to value what you get out of this game. It's not an easy game, and I think I'm one of the lucky trainers. I've had a lot of success in this industry. And I think you've got to look at the bigger picture. There's a lot of guys that battle a lot harder than I do, and I know I sulk a lot, but days like this make it all worth it.
Well, you've been champion trainer here in KZN, Duncan, so the ability is certainly there. Wish you all the best with the double thus far.
Right, just thanks to everybody back at the yard, to Della. She puts a lot of effort into the yard, to the grooms. I'm not the easiest person when things aren't going right, but she seems to settle me down a bit. And once again, thanks to all the owners. They've been very loyal to me. We haven't had a good run. It's always hard to keep people happy when things aren't going right. But they've allowed me the chance to get the horses right, and now we're starting to pay dividends. So it's a very happy situation.
Well, let it go from strength to strength, Duncan.
Thank you.
Well done. Cold hard cash. Let's get Muzieni in. They mentioned the record that Muzi has. We'll read that again. 7 rides now. 4 wins. This horse has won 5 times. You've done the job 4 times.
Thank you.
You know him well.
I think it's a 6-time winner.
Yes.
6-time, yeah. So yeah, it's a lovely horse. You know, he's a very laid-back type horse. Actually, nice temperament for a sprinter. You know, and he came about it the wrong way. He improves all. He's been getting better at racing, and he was starting to settle a little bit. And I asked Mr. House to put some blinkers on, and it had made quite a bit of difference. He concentrated. He held the bit quite nicely. And my biggest thing was just to get him out the gates. I was drawn a little bit deep with speed on my inside. I thought if I can get across comfortable with the tailwind, it might be in my favor, and it worked out quite nicely. He's so chilled, and the wind is blowing quite strong. Couldn't quite tell how well, if they were coming or hard they were coming at me, but he showed his class. He put the rest to bed.
This horse has got issues with breathing. How do you find him in a race? When do you know that today I think he's fine in running?
Yeah, he's generally fine. You just don't need to hang on to him. He doesn't like to be pulled back and restrained. You know, he likes to use his action, and the faster we go, the better for him. Where he's comfortable on the bridle without his head being choked back. And I think I won my race out the pins.
Well, you know, you've made Warren exceptionally happy, and I'm sure all the other owners as well. And you've shared a good relationship with Warren and Candice.
Yes, a huge thanks to them. They're passionate, and Candice still gets nervous.
Yes.
I can't get nervous. I still need to get out the gates. And well done to Warren. Also loves the game, and I think he's going to be more cheerful. I don't know if he was doing his cash. And well done to Mr. Mojan. I don't want to leave any other partners out. And great training fit, Mr. Haas. It's not easy to get 6-time winners these days, so well done to him.
Nice ride.
Thank you very much. Thanks for House Racing. Just huge thanks to everyone. I don't leave anyone out. Mrs. Gates, thank you. And thanks to teletrack.com and computerform.com.
Nice one, Muzieni. Let's get Candice and Warren in. Warren, you're from the same household, surely. Well, Candice, congratulations. Firstly, you know, on your initiative, before we touch on this win, Thabiso Gumeri, I see you sponsoring him now, part of your photography company.
Yes, that's correct.
How did that come about?
Well, the Jockey Academy are looking for people to assist with sponsoring apprentices.
Yes.
So I decided to step in. I believe that I earn an income from this amazing industry, and I should give back. So I'm doing that and getting little shares in horses, doing sponsors, doing what I can to give back from what I earn.
Yes.
Because I believe it's important. So when he won on trip to Africa, I also felt like I'd won. So it was really great, and well done to Duncan Hulls on the double. And to Della, who works in the stable, Kathy, everybody behind the scenes. Yeah, I'm actually overwhelmed. I couldn't believe when he flew up to win. I actually stopped photographing the last couple of meters.
We actually, you know, I want
But I got a good picture.
I want to talk about Warren a bit, because, you know, a man that's passionate about the game, we all know that. But he broke a few glasses in the studio now. How's it back home when he's screaming home winners?
Well, if I can tell you a small story, we got to know our neighbours recently, and they said that when we first moved in, they nearly called the police because they thought he was beating me up.
I can believe that. Warren, last word from you? Warren, come to last word from you?
Thanks, Dees. Yeah, thanks very much. Yeah, the good wife has said it all. It's just been a great win. Thanks to everybody that makes it possible. It's really a game that we live for. And I can suggest to anybody out there, no matter how big or small your share in horse racing is, get involved. It's a sport that you can't beat. Thank you, Dees.
A nice way to end off that interview. Race 6 won by horse number 7, which is Cold Hard Cash.